Welcome to this explainer. Today we are looking at something that is just absolutely fascinating. We're diving deep into a meticulous creative brief for a commercial. But not just any commercial, a 10-second promotional piece for Babakati Constructions. Let's be real, when you only have a literal fraction of a minute to capture someone's attention, every single frame, every pixel, and every soundbite has to be engineered perfectly. So we're going to break down this exact blueprint to see how a premium, emotionally engaging video is built right from the ground up.
It's kind of the ultimate modern marketing question, isn't it? How do you build a solid foundation of trust in exactly 10 seconds? Just think about your own scrolling habits. We swipe past content in the blink of an eye. Condensing technical authority, brand prestige, and real emotional resonance into an ultra-short form vertical video, well, that's an incredible challenge. There's literally no time for a long backstory. You have to communicate competence instantly. Let's look at how this specific brief achieves exactly that.
Okay, let's dive right into this roadmap. We'll be deconstructing this premium regional ad piece by piece, starting with the local engineering expert, moving to the cinematic visual specifications, checking out the 10-second timeline, exploring localized audio and branding, and finally, looking at quality control and boundaries. Section 1. The local engineering expert.
Now, before a brand can sell a house, it has to sell trust. And honestly, the absolute fastest way to do that is to put a credible, relatable human face right at the center of the narrative. This brief centers entirely around a very specific, real professional, Abu Bakr Babakati, a consulting civil engineer with a diploma in public health engineering and a Bachelor of Engineering in Civil. By anchoring the video with a highly qualified actual individual rather than, say, a generic actor or just a faceless corporate logo, the advertisement establishes immediate authority. The viewer instantly knows that there is serious, educated expertise backing this company.
So why is this specific expert so crucial? It all comes down to who is actually watching. The brief outlines a super clear target audience in Karnataka. We're talking everyday homeowners, commercial building owners, land developers, architects, and even other contractors. Knowing this diverse audience literally dictates every subsequent creative decision. You have to somehow appeal to the emotional dreams of a homeowner, while at the exact same time proving your technical chops to a seasoned architect or land developer. Not easy. The really clever part is how you visually communicate to all those different demographics at once. Take a look at this wardrobe specification. A white safety helmet and a reflective safety vest, paired with a white formal shirt, dark trousers, safety boots, and he's holding architectural blueprints. Before he even speaks a single word, this specific outfit does all the heavy lifting. The safety gear screams on-site compliance and safety. The formal shirt implies management, and the blueprints show hands-on technical planning. It is honestly a masterclass in visual shorthand.
Section 2, Cinematic Visual Specifications.
You can have the best engineer in the world, but if the video itself looks cheap, viewers will just assume the construction is cheap too. Look at the sheer level of polish demanded here for a simple 10-second mobile video. We're looking at a 9:16 vertical aspect ratio, shot in either 1080 by 1920 or full 4K resolution, but the real magic is in the lighting, a golden sunrise with cinematic color grading and HDR. This instantly elevates a gritty, dusty construction site into an aspirational premium environment that's completely optimized for a high-end mobile scrolling experience.
To capture that premium feel, the brief insists on ultra-realistic dynamics. We are talking about drone shots soaring over the site, gimbals for perfectly steady walking shots, slow motion to really emphasize care and precision, and a shallow depth of field to keep the focus sharply on our expert while blurring out the busy background. Using these cinematic tools ensures the visuals have crisp details and rich textures, making the whole brand feel incredibly elite and established.
Section 3, the 10-second timeline.
All right, so we know what it looks like and who's in it, but how do you actually tell a complete story in just 10 seconds? This timeline brilliantly illustrates the sheer efficiency of short-form storytelling. The blocking is exact. In the first 3 seconds, a drone shot establishes scale and hard work, workers building structures at sunrise. Then, boom, from seconds 3 to 7, the focus snaps to our expert, confidently inspecting columns and talking to clients, showing quality control and customer service. Finally, seconds 7 to 10, the big payoff, a completed premium modern home, a happy family receiving keys and elegant branding. It moves flawlessly from raw construction to expert oversight to the realization of a literal dream.
Section 4, localized audio and branding. Of course, visuals are really only half the battle, right? Securing local trust and driving action requires specific auditory cues. Take a look at the script provided. It asks, in native Kannada, if you need a solid foundation for your dream home, positioning Bhavekati Constructions as your trusted partner. Hearing a natural, warm, and confident male voice speaking the native language of Karnataka builds this immediate, emotional, local connection. It basically tells the viewer, hey, we're from here, we understand you, and we build for you. But that voiceover doesn't exist in a vacuum. Look at this audio landscape. The brief pairs that confident voice with cinematic orchestral background music, and subtly, right underneath it all, is real construction ambience. Mixing a powerful, sweeping orchestral score with the subtle, realistic sounds of a building site creates this incredibly immersive atmosphere. It feels authentic, yet undeniably premium. And crucially, the brief demands perfectly synchronized lip movement to maintain that high-quality illusion.
While the audio sets the mood, the on-screen text is what closes the deal. The strategy here is super direct and actionable. We have the brand name, the tagline, building trust, delivering quality, along with a specific location in Hungond and a direct mobile contact number. Pairing elegant typography with this highly specific contact information ensures this isn't just some brand awareness piece. This 10-second ad is engineered to immediately convert attention into tangible business leads.
Section 5. Quality Control and Boundaries. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is seeing the guardrails in place. When creating digital media today, especially if you're leveraging advanced editing or AI generation tools, setting boundaries is just as important as the creative vision itself. Look at this contrast. On the left, we have everything the brand wants: fast-paced, premium, smooth transitions, realistic textures. But look at the negative prompts on the right. The brief actively bans cartoons, blurry visuals, and shaky cameras. Even more specifically, it bans extra fingers, distorted faces, and incorrect safety equipment. This is such a fascinating glimpse into modern production, showing strict boundaries against the common visual mistakes of AI-assisted video generation to protect the brand's premium image. When you step back and look at the whole picture, the ultimate goal becomes incredibly clear. All of these meticulously planned variables, the localized Kannada voiceover, the golden hour drone shots, the specific safety vest, the strict 10-second pacing, they all fuse together for one single purpose. In just 10 seconds, the ad proves Bhavekati Construction's elite capabilities in both residential and commercial projects, building trust, and pushing the viewer to pick up the phone. It really changes how you look at social media, doesn't it? Just think about the sheer amount of thought, psychology, and technical specification that goes into a video that is over before you even finish tying your shoe. So I leave you with this thought. The next time you scroll past a 10-second vertical video, will you notice the meticulous engineering behind it? Pay a little closer attention to the lighting, the wardrobe, and the pacing. There is a whole world of design hidden in those few seconds. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and keep your eyes open.